the world once and for all. Rock the world, change the world once and for all.
Hi, I'm Mario Ananda. You're watching Curtain Call on Hi TV.
Rock the world, change the world.
Hi TV. Thank you for having us again. It's been 1 year since we started doing Living on the Edge. We did the second sequel for the Olympic committee song, and then we went ahead with Kung Fu is My Game. And then again, not stopping from there, we started Kung Fu is My Game 2, Rock and Roll.
Gotta get myself some power, gotta get myself some glory. Yeah, glory is what I want.
So today we are talking about this song, this particular song, which actually started off 2 years back. And there's a sweet story where I was, leisurely riding my bicycle around my hometown. I suddenly found this amazing gymnasium where they coach Wushu. And I was looking at this poster for about 2 minutes and thinking whether I should go inside or not. And I took the decision I should go and ask for the fees. And all of a sudden a person came out. He was the head coach of this place called Lil Dharmapriya. So he was like, Mario, I'm really in love with your concept. Can't we do a song where children comes in, throwing away their phones and doing a sport? That's how we started off the Olympic song.
A question. Is the world dying?
No, it's changing.
And that was Lil Dharmapriya's concept. So not stopping from there, he took the liberty in teaching me and coaching me for 1 year. And then again, I went to Buttala once again during April this year. And for my amazement, I found one child who was very capable on grasping things very fast. His name is Himansa. And he's a very poor child, a village kid. His father is a farmer, so as his mother. And this kid usually, skips his school, go around with these children to, have fun all the time, playing games on the mobile. So after he met me, he asked me, Mario, could you coach me to do Wushu? And I was so amazed. And I said, okay, if you hang around with me, I will teach you everything that I know. And within a month, he got all these ideas together in his mind, and he showed amazing skills, which made me come back to Colombo and do this song about it.
Rock and roll, I scare you all, everybody knows that I'm alive, baby. Break my bones and knock these walls down.
After I came to Colombo, I told my sister saying that, Akki, there's this kid in Buttala and we need to do a production about this kid's story. And at the first initiation of this concept, she was with me and said, okay, let's talk to Nevin the Jayasen, the DOP, and get the song done as soon as possible with Kayansi Bentarage, his studio. And I got along with Kinon. Kinon did an amazing rap for this. And we, again, we wanted to expand our range of, collaborating with children. And so I wanted to get a female artist to sing this song with me. So I went ahead and got, I need to mention Miss Nishamani, who got me down 2 amazing girls who can sing brilliantly. One is Romela and the other one is Tisakya. So they did an amazing job in the recording with their voices, trying to show this child's inner thinking, inner voice. And that's how I got this idea out to the world with their voices in this song.
Hello everyone, so we are back from Mario Ananda Productions after 2021, bringing you Living on the Edge and then Get Up, the National Olympic Committee song. 2022, it has been Wushu. Mario has taken up Wushu and has been training hard. Inspired by it, he came up with a documentary and a song called Kung Fu is My Game towards in February. The lyrics by Mario for the English version, and the rap was by Kinon, who will be speaking to you in a while. And there is also, as always, he has done a Sinhala version as well, which is Sara Singha Patau, and the lyrics are by Malindu Pradinath.
Hi everyone. It's a pleasure to talk a bit about Mario and what he has produced and put forward today. I got to know Mario through our common master, our Wushu master, Lil Dalma Priya. And over the last 3 years, it has been a very interesting friendship and a relationship that we have accumulated. Mario comes out as a rare human being who genuinely cares about children, who cares about sport, and who cares about the positive benefits to society. One of the things that he told me was, my passion to write this song was to bring out positivity. Today Sri Lanka is going through a very challenging period, and it is as if there is no hope. But if you look around and if you see the talents of our people, the story is not so. And Mario is spreading this good word. He is doing an economic ripple. He is doing a social ripple. He is doing an emotional ripple for children who generally, due to the pandemic, was at home. They were looking at their phones or they were just inside and indoors.
Better run right now and get yourself a head start. I'm gonna get right back at you. You better know by now that I reach you in a fraction of a second. I'm all about the action.
Hi, my name is Kinon. I am 19 years old. I got to know Mario about I'd say 8 years ago. I was in about grade 7 or so. I got to know Mario here through guitar, and just through that we started learning from him as a teacher, got closer towards him, you know, had fun with him.
Some better in my head, I'm definitely gonna be the one that's gonna make it. The buzz, my cameras and the palette, and my thoughts are spiraling across the colors of one somebody other.
Break to kick us out of the equation, cause you'll need your break.
I mentioned 2030 as a silver lining for this song, in the sense like we as Sri Lankans are in a critical situation in Sri Lanka, where there is a lot of hardships, at the same time a lack of leadership in Sri Lanka. Now I just want to always stress the point that Mario Ananda, even though I sing this song, I'm not the main character. I'm not the person I'm trying to promote here, but the children who are coming along with me. Because I feel and I believe that they have so much of potential than myself carrying out a message to the children in Sri Lanka. For instance, if I take Himansa's story and Kinon rapping and Romela singing with me, it's going to inspire a lot of children in Sri Lanka to share the same stage without being jealous of another person's talent. Mario Ananda is not the only person who should be highlighted, but there are 101 talents in Sri Lanka who should get the same opportunity to shine on the same stage, because that's the only way we can find our own selves and our purposes during our lifetime. So 2030 means the children who are participating with me on stage on this song are the children who's actually going to do wonderful changes in the future by just sharing their stage with the rest of the Sri Lankans.
Rock and roll, skin and mold, mislead your foe.
I'm so thankful to God when we thought of going back to Buttala and shooting Himansa's story. I told my sister a long time back I went to this Ududiyaluma while I was in Buttala, and it always kept in my mind someday that I will come back to Ududiyaluma to shoot this particular song of me coming back into Colombo with all of these children. So that was manifested during the production, and Esandu was the kid who played the role of Himansa, giving the promise that he will not bend his head to the wrong systems in Sri Lanka that will ultimately sacrifice the next generation of Sri Lanka.
Mario, මට හීනයක් තියෙනවා.
හීන මේක මෙතිය මේ රටේ කාටවත් කියන්න එපා. හැබැයි කරලා පෙන්නන්න.
It has been a fun project to start with, As soon as we got the song out, everybody was highly motivated, and the next was the video production, which was something out of the box, because all this time Mariana Productions have been doing the shooting within Colombo only, but because this story has a real story, which is a base coming all the way from Buttala, as Mario has found this child called Himansa from Buttala and taught him Wushu. So he wanted to narrate this story to the rest of the children around Sri Lanka, and as an example for relating to the similar stories that can come from village areas. So it was a fun project as we had to move out of Colombo.
Why Wushu? A lot of people will ask why Wushu. Well, as we say, all sports are good, and in Wushu it brings out a combination of positives and strengths. It builds both physical, outer and mental inner strength. In Wushu, the mindset, the clear mind, the meditation, the practicing of certain routines, it helps the children to clear their mind. And you know, when you have a clear mind, it helps your education, it helps in whatever you do. It helps to build intuition, it helps to build intelligence. Mind and intelligence is a very important part for parents today, because it helps their children to do their studies and also apply whatever area that they do, whether it's work, even whether it's writing a song. Creativity, intelligence, all of that adds up through practicing Wushu because you have a clear mind.
Little girl, you don't cry, boy, you dare not die. Your bird has arrived and risen on her.
I'm so happy to say that everything that we planned and we dreamt for manifested during this production. And starting from the locations that I told my sister to get prepared with, the port city, Ududiyaluma, Buttala, everything was sorted, and I got to tell you, the production was completed right before the launch. It was edited and exported right before the launch, and I remember calling Kishore Gomez, sir, Dr. Kishore Gomez, to be our chief guest without even having the song or the entire visual done for the launch. So I'm so thankful to God for giving us so much of courage and a wonderful team where they believe in me. When I say something without even having it in my hands, they believe in me. The cameraman, Devendra Saichayasena, and all the team, Leo sir, my sister, my mother, alongside the children and their parents. They did a lot of dedication, standing under the hot sun, burning themselves till about starting from 7 o'clock to 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And if it wasn't for them, the most beautiful moments of these girls who are doing these sports with Wushu and everything wouldn't have come and made this a wholesome production.
Took my time to pledge that I'm living on the edge.
Diving into the lyrics of the song, it's basically about showing the world the potential you have in you. I started off the song by saying it's embedded in my head, and I'm speaking of like I have the drive and the passion within me, and now that I'm given this platform to showcase it, I wanted to make it clear that it is embedded in my head, and I will definitely take the full opportunity, and in the hopes of showcasing my talents and inspiring everyone else like me with the same or even better talents to do them, to focus, to grind, and to have the vision that we are not just a small country, we are not just underdogs, we are equal to everyone else, and to show that there is hope for Sri Lanka.
Chemist and the pellet, and my thoughts are spiraling across the colors of bones. Somebody other color, recognize it, tell it. I see mine, then find the perfect balance. Then you can sound rest like the horizon. Shine bright, cause victory runs.
Why Wushu? I would say it's one of the sports in Sri Lanka or in the world which totally affects 100% to your mind, your body and your spirit. A Wushu player is never a person who harms another person, but he's capable of harming another person. He's capable of doing war. He's capable of handling so many weapons, starting from a sword to a ninja blade, something like that. So he always gives himself a promise never to use that weapon or that skill to harm another person, but to protect the inferior, to protect yourself, to protect your loved ones. And right now, why I want Wushu is because children are addicted to phones, children are addicted to drugs. But if a sport like Wushu could guide a child to develop their mentality, their heart, their spirit, their feelings towards human beings, they will be able to fight for Sri Lanka, because we need warriors to protect Sri Lanka. It's not only the job of an armyman or the soldier to protect a country having a weapon in his hand, but a child should protect himself from molesting, from seeing her or his father or his mother beaten up by another person or another gang leader. You should step forward and protect the Sri Lankans, not Sinhalese, not Muslims, not Tamil, not Catholics, but the entire Sri Lankan nation. As one kid, you need to protect, and that's where wushu is very essential for us right now.
I'm a kid who wants to be on this ground, in this fight, not flying over it.
The first session was done in Port City, which was also a ton of fun. All the kids who are training with Mario was taken there. They performed their acts at the wushu performances, and even the singers, Ramala, who are school students, and Pisakya collaborated with Mario along with Kinon. After Port City, we went to Buttala, and it was a hike that we had to go all the way to Udu Dialuma, and on top of the waterfall, that is. So Esandu, a child artist, also collaborated, who is also doing pushu with Mario. So along with the village children who are also taken into this production, it was a massive production for us, and because it's also a real story that we are trying to depict and motivate Sri Lankans. So as a whole, as Mario and the Productions, we are excited to present this to you.
Come on now, get on your feet. Step down to a field of equality.
We had the launching on the 1st of October on Children's Day.
Mario today launched a song in order to inspire the younger generation, and the theme is martial arts, not something Sri Lanka has done before. Mario is a man with a vision, one of the youngest artists, who's probably underrated. If you look at his talents and skills and the knowledge he possesses, one can say he's highly underrated, but I'm sure in time to come, the entire world will know how capable he is and how talented he is. I'm here to be a strength to Mario and his team. It's amazing how they've come together as a team to do this production, which I'm sure will be doing its round virally and through various other mediums as well.
I'm the one who feels it. I know I can so beat it. Gotta change the world and rock it and rock some more.
I would like to touch a bit on the Qigong song which Mario has done as well. It's a first for Sri Lanka, and I must congratulate Mario and Master Leel Dharmapriya, Master Eranga, Master Saman Dhammika, and a couple of other team members who are part of the Qigong team in Sri Lanka.
This power is running through a universal body, a mind, spirit in perfect harmony. Unbeatable, unbelievable, like fire floating in zero gravity.
This song got international reputation and international airtime as being the first Qigong focused song going out to the whole world. So congratulations Mario, you have done something good, something to carry the Sri Lanka flag to the world. I think it's a great win.
So Mario Ananda production is a huge team effort put together. Few wonderful personalities who are collaborating to make a difference. So the recording engineer is Gayan C. Bentarage, who has been there for over a decade with Mario. Similar to Gayan Ayya, the DOP, Director of Photography, is Nevinda Jayasena, and he has been the head cameraman for the entire production, who have also collaborated with Mario over a decade now. And the makeup artist was Sandun, who helped us along in the Port City shoot. And also the music was directed by Mario. When it comes to the direction part of it, directing children is a challenge which Mario takes up as a piece of cake because he's as a child as well. So he's able to understand the mood swings, understand their situation and work accordingly. Very good understanding is needed for that. So direction is by Mario himself.
Girl, you don't cry, boy, you dare not die. Your birth has a rhyme and reason.
You see, when I smile, it comes so genuinely. And why is that? Hi TV again has given me this wonderful opportunity to talk about this work. And thank you so much Akalankaya and Curtain Call, amazing team, the cameraman, the audio engineer, everyone who is with us right now. You are giving me and my team, and not only us, but the children of Sri Lanka, so much of happiness and hope that you have always been with us and you're still with us. And I'm sure that you will take care of the children who's coming after me. So thank you so much, Hi TV. I wish you all the best. Rock the world and change the world. God bless you.
Rock the world, change the world.
Took my time to pledge that I'm living on the edge. Yeah.
Get yourself a head start. I'm gonna get right back at you. You better know by now that I reach you in a fraction of a second. I'm all about the action. Come on now, get on your feet. Step down to a field of equality. Don't break the same rules that you break to kick us out of the equation, cause you'll need your brain. Rock and roll, scare them all, mislead your foes.
We ain't children of the third world.
Break your bones and knock the walls, don't freedom to your soul.
The lights beyond the oceans.
Little girl, you don't cry, boy, you dare not die. Your birth has a right and reason on her. Way to go, rock the show, everybody roar.
'Cause we are live, baby.
It's embedded in my head. I'm definitely gonna be the one that's gonna make it. The buzz my canvas and the palette, and my thoughts are spiraling across the colors of one. Somebody other than color, recognize it, talent. I see mine, then find the perfect balance. Then you can sound rest like the horizon. Shine bright, cause victory runs.
I'm a kid who wants to be on this ground. In this fight, not flying over it. I'm the one who feels it. I know I can, so beat it. Gotta change the world and rock it and rock some more. Rock and roll, scare them all. Mislead your foes.
We ain't children of the third world.
Break your bones and knock the walls. Turn freedom to your soul.
Lights beyond the oceans.
Little girl, you don't cry, boy, you dare not die. Your birth has a rhyme and reason on her. Way to go, rock the show, everybody roar.
'Cause we are live, baby.
You may run away, but I'm gonna stay back for the children whom you left behind. Godly days will soon arrive, and 'cause I will cherish all this paradise soil. If you shoot me down, I'll get back up. Don't you pet me now, 'cause I'm a lion cub. Rock and roll, I scare you all. Everybody knows
Nobody come save me, 'cause
that
I'm
I'm
a
alive,
lion,
baby.
baby.
Break my bones and knock these walls down. Freedom to my soul. Eyes beyond horizons. I'll dare not cry, I'll dare not die. My birth has arrived and reason on earth to rock you all, change this world. Rock and roll.